the Sith in this game?
I
Yeah,
don't
some
play
of
shit
them are a
games.
couple hundred years old.
You know,
Also,
I
there's
still
that
think
whole
the
they're
best
not
thing is
true Sith thing going on. I'm not sure where they're gonna go with it.
being enough of an asshole to bear us to get him to force choke you over the fucking internet and then continuing to sass him.
Yeah,
Here's a question: why don't they have the internet in Star Wars?
they do.
They do.
Called the HoloNet.
HoloNet.
Yeah, I know they have
Wow.
something like, but it's nothing like the internet we know. Like, why is it more like the internet we know?
Are you saying
Because
why
this
isn't
crap
there
was-
something awful?
Are you saying why isn't it like the Mass
Because
Effect
this-
extranet?
Because this
Yes.
crap was made up by bad writers in the 80s before the internet was existent.
Yeah.
The internet existed in the 80s, man.
Yeah, but Star Wars writers were the wrong kind of nerds to know about that kind of thing.
Yeah, they were too busy like playing Dungeons and Dragons and
They were too
like
busy
writing
playing Dungeons
fan
and
fiction
Dragons
on
and
a typewriter.
fiction about. They were too busy writing slash fiction about Kirk and Spock. Actually, the first documented slash fiction is Kirk and Spock.
Yeah, actually, the term Mary Sue also
Why are we
comes
playing
from
Seine Crossing?
that because it's the worst map.
Everyone in the van.
Thanks. News groups invented everything from furries to slash fiction.
Doesn't Google search archive?
Yep.
Fucking
You
yeah.
can get news groups from 30 years ago on Google.
I got a fucking alt.motorcycles thing from 1992 for one weird search I did.
Get your ammo, dude!
Yeah, you can search on Google Groups and you can get Usenet results from the 80s.
Wow.
Okay, I finally opened up the van. Everyone in the van.
So who's voting for Reagan? Not me.
Actually, when we discovered, when we had the OSPOS BBS going, we discovered that there's
was anyone getting in the van?
an outpost of bulletin boards where everybody is a Tea Partier.
Wow.
Okay, yo, who's
Like-
on the U.S. team? Or heck,
There's an
even if you're not, does anyone want to get in the van by the bridge? I have it open. Come on.
There's an
There can't be in it.
There's an inter-bulletin board messaging system that still exists from the 80s, but the only people left on it are like Ron Paul, Tea Partier, gun nut psychopaths.
Yeah, that's pretty true for any BBS these days.
Like how at the end of its life, Kali was all white supremacists.
Domino's is 300 calories
You
a
would be
slice. I think I'm going to order it anyway.
At how well white supremacy goes along with
3 slices, you're done for the day.
Yep.
Assuming if you already eaten some.
Yeah, I
Breakfast
have.
is for faggots.
I can't eat
Team
more than
out.
2 pieces of pizza anyways. And
I can't eat any
If I-
Domino's because it's trash.
actually,
Domino's
Domino's
is bad.
I fucking hate
pizzas,
they never have coupons
They
for
changed.
small pizzas.
they changed their recipes
Yeah,
and everything.
in
It's
the-
really good now.
No, it's really shit still. It's like
no,
fucking
it's pretty
cardboard.
good,
An
man.
entire large pie on your own.
No, it's like eating a faggot Frank
Too
Summering
fat, I
sandwich.
could easily eat an entire large pie on my own.
It's like
the idea is
eating
to
your
not
dick.
eat an entire large pie on my own.
Oh yeah,
large
it's
farva?
like
Mumble.
God damn, Mumble.
it's like huffing Werner Herzog's jockstrap.
Whoa.
Some fucking vitriol against Domino's Pizza, I see.
It's the worst pizza ever.
No, it's not.
Whenever I'm at
That's
my
It
parents'
used to be
pizza.
bad,
place,
but now it's
like,
a lot better.
whenever I'm alone with my little brother, he's like, "Oh, dude, let's order a pizza." I'm like, "All right." From where? Domino's. And I'm like, "No, never."
Fucking
Where do you
Have you
live,
tasted
Tucker?
the
awful.
Sens say they upgrade the
Dallas.
recipes?
You
They
have shit
lied.
pizza
They
there
upgraded
anyway,
it from-
so...
No, we
They
don't.
upgraded it
Fuck,
from
dude, I went to
garbage
fucking
to-
college in New York. All right,
They
I had their
upgraded it
pizza.
from Durandal posting to Two Fats posting. That's about
there's-
the extent of the upgrades.
There's two good pizza places.
Wait, what's wrong with my post?
It's bad, like mine.
It's like Domino's.
It's basically just like Domino's pizza.
My posting's like what happens when you shit out Domino's pizza.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, you know what that means, nerd.
Your shit fizzles like hydrogen peroxide and has the same consistency and color.
My shit smell like Cthulhu. What do I do? What do I do, Goon Doctor?
Get swole. Ketone.
Sever. Oh wait, that's Ian.
Sever.
Sever.
X versus Sever.
Shut
Sam and
the
Eric
fuck
is
up.
unfunny trite.
What is?
Whoa.
Yes, I agree with that.
Whoa.
What's unfunny tripe you're posting?
I'm just reading the fucking post your favorite can of worms.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
thread. Because you,
Yeah,
anyone who
yeah.
starts,
No, we
people
can
who start
source that
arguing
for
get banned.
troll arguments.
And then
You guys
anyone,
just don't get it. He's clearly peeing and pooping on the ceiling of that restroom.
Oh god.
and if
I
you
know that
argue in
picture.
that thread, you get probated. It's great.
Wow. Good. Hey, it's like a secret honeypot for bad posters.
It is. It's great. I love the thread.
It's a secret though.
Well, bad posters aren't very, they're a little thick. That's why I don't post. It's my bad
Fat?
posting
Is that
status.
what you mean?
They're too fat for sax.
Saxophones.
Yeah, they're way too fat for saxophones, dude. They're like,
When tubas work though,
You
that's
did
like a
what
fat
to
person
Patty?
instrument.
yeah. Fucking. From Long Island. Service guys never got the fucking phone door buzzer working in our apartment when I lived in when I was in college. So to let people down, we had to, go and let them in. Whenever our fat friend Jake was walking down the street towards the apartment building, we'd always go. Tube
Let
music
me
is so
tell you
appropriate.
about Homestuck.
Oh god, no! Never tell me about Homestuck.
No,
Never
tell me
again.
more about it. I'd
Yeah,
like
no,
to know.
I don't know.
Back
It's just
driver, how
awful.
can
That's
that
all I
be?
know about it.
It's an ugly house, a Grover house.
Homestuck is probably a Grover House of
Yeah.
comics.
I was all like, when it started, I'm like, oh wow, you know what? I like MS Paint Adventures. Okay, let me check
And then
this
it got
out.
really, really creepy.
I
Really, it
never
just got
read it.
boring. I got
So
tired
what's
of
the
reading
deal
all
with
caps. I got
Homestuck
tired of
anyway?
reading 90 pages of chat logs.
I know it's got a crazy fan base that's fucked in the head, but that's about it.
No, Mom, I really am a zombie demon thing. I have horns in my head.
I never
in my
watched
head
an
cannon.
episode of The Wire, and probably won't because it looks like shit.
Whoa!
Mhm.
That is a good one.
That's
Is
a
good
good
post.
one. That
Or
is good.
the other ones you can use is Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, or something else like that.
Yeah, well,
No,
Sons
you
of
can make
Anarchy
fun of
is
Sons of
actually
Anarchy all you
bad.
want, but Breaking Bad
That is
Yeah.
a great post. I enjoy that post very much.
Mhm.
I mean, even Ron
Sons of
Perlman
Anarchy
can't-
just makes me fucking irrationally mad because of Kurt Sutter.
Here's what you do. You say, how did they, cast that guy from Malcolm in the Middle in a
Who?
serious show? You just can't do
Taking
Oh,
it
that
as
would
a
have been
Oh,
great.
Yeah. Bryan
Taking
Cranston.
antidepressants is a coping method and it genuinely helps. It's the same post.
Is calling Skylar from Breaking Bad a cunt considered a can of worms?
No, a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, she's never redeemed herself. Also, Walter Jr. just bothers the
I
hell
don't
out
know.
of me.
I liked her at the beginning, but then when she found out what Walter was doing, and then it
If you
was
want
weird.
to buy me off, Dad.
No, you-
I don't
buy
understand why
me
Skylar
off.
didn't just dump Walter's worthless ass and
No,
Leave him.
you shut the fuck up, Dad.
Craig Ferguson is the best late night show, and
That's not a
Glenn is
can
a
of
piece
worms,
of
though.
shit.
That's not a can of worms.
That's not a can of worms. That's the truth.
Nah, he's pretty good.
The only way you can make an argument is if you say he's better than Conan or something like that.
no, honey, you don't get it. I did it to pay for my cancer treatments, but now that they're all paid for, I'm still doing it.
Why do men have to hold doors open for women and not the other way around?
Uh-oh.
Because women are faggots.
Abort.
Sever.
Because it's the evil matriarchy that's controlling our country.
The gynocracy.
For real.
Why do gay people get mad when I call them faggots?
Just because I like having sex doesn't mean I'm not asexual.
I really gotta remember
Wow.
to put the RDS in this gun.
There's one post up here that has like 5 in a row that just... I was literally mad after reading them.
Why can't I talk about my transmission and automotive insanity anymore without being
Alicia, I'm
banned?
really I'm tempted to spend $10 to fix your avatar.
Wow, okay, whatever.
You're supposed to post an AI asking how you can commit insurance fraud because you wrecked your auto Porsche Boxster
Porsche,
track racing.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
God,
No,
Grover
you're
is
supposed,
such
you're
a
supposed
piece
to
of
post
shit.
in. You're supposed to post asking about your Grover plane.
Wait, you mean
That-
drag racing isn't covered in my policy?
Actually, because I like AI, if anyone, declaring it because I'm really drunk, the first person in this mumble to fucking make a comedy thread in AI like that about either Grover or trannies, I'll buy them a fucking avatar.
No, you're
No,
gonna
the,
buy
uh,
a
only
new
use that
account
avatar because
with
they'll
the
be
Yeah, you
banned.
better
avatar.
buy the account back.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy the account back too.
The best thing was the
It's like
guy
20
who
bucks,
was
you don't
get
get
to
your
do
power
that.
band.
Well, I only know it's
you
me,
won't get
unless you
power
rat me
band.
out, faggot.
So what would the thread be like? So I was fucking around, so my tranny went out today because I was drag racing my fucking Porsche like a moron. How do I commit insurance fraud? Also, I am dumb and insulated my stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you have to
I give you
post
the 20
in-
bucks for that.
And then post in the airplane thread asking about your Grover plane that
Yeah, the Christmas bullet. Describe it in great detail. A lot
the
of them
really
will figure
really
it out.
bad jet based off the German plane that literally flamed out in the
C7U,
rain.
the
Yeah.
gutless cutlass.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should make my fake comparisons like going farther than that, like flames out in the rain, doesn't fly in the rain with the F-22, like
It didn't fly in the
F-22.
rain. It did
Right,
flame out in
right.
the rain.
Right.
just
But like
crashes.
but then you gotta go from there, like F-22, like computer crashes over the international date line, like in the Cutlass flying over the international date line causes the mainspring in the analog clock to jump out of the instrument panel and impale you in the eye.
Essentially, yeah.
You know,
Someone should do that.
I hope Grover never leaves because he's kind of the only funny thing left.
You gotta say something like, well, I was flying my jet and I couldn't breathe.
And then it started to rain, and then I crashed into my Porsche, and my tranny got all fucked up.
So,
So I ran home, but then, you know,
I tripped on my insulated my stairs, and my load-bearing drywall gave out, and I fell through my floor. What do I do, AI?
I cried for help, and my children were in the hospital for electrocution because of a
You know-
wiring job.
you know what's great is if he gets deep modded, it's going to be like open fucking season.
I can't wait.
You know, if I was like an admin on something awful, I think what I want to do is I want to change the transgendered threads title
Right,
to
I
tranny
think that's
troubles and then move
exactly
it
what I
to
would
fuck you
do
and die
if
and
I-
see how big of a shitstorm that causes.
Oh
That
yeah.
would be the best thing ever to
If I ever ever made enough money to buy the forms, I'd demod Grover and then bring back LF.
Yeah.
I think everyone would.
Why
In
didn't
that
you
order.
why didn't you win the lottery? Hipster?
Make Grover
Yeah.
the mod of LF.
I heard the
Yes.
lottery got split
Yes.
3 ways, so yeah.
They did. Oh no, they only got like 200
Abortion
million.
should be illegal because it's literally like the Holocaust. And women who get abortions are just sluts who should have kept their legs shut in the first place.
I wish I
a lot
wasn't
of
ignored
people.
right now
That's
because
right.
I would definitely say that in the general chat right now.
Don't you know?
That's
don't you
right.
know? Like,
Someone already
who
said that.
win the
today.
lottery are fake, and the real money goes to Dick Cheney.
Being a
Just
furry is
checking
just
account.
another sexual preference.
Yeah,
Like
that,
being
that
gay
is
or a
true. Someone did
pedophile.
say that in general chat. We
Yeah,
didn't
you're
even tell
joking,
them
but-
to.
Yeah.
God damn.
Back no.
Hadmo.
Back no.
Back now, when you could win free wieners in your ass for years.
I'm trying to find the fucking
Free
one
Admos for
post in this
years.
thread.
Down in Memphis, Tennessee, there lives a girl named Cindy. With a meat shop on a block, she's always got the gimmies. Now there's a meal called Southern Ale that you can't resist from trying. Every time you pass the door, you can hear Miss Cindy crying.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, Tetracrat, you still
I
playing?
unmute myself after
Tetracrat,
watching some DBZ, and that's what I
war
come back
game.
to.
Yeah.
You,
Hey,
you need,
you're
you
dead,
need
nigga.
you need to, you know, go get your leg
Hey.
over.
Have
Hey,
they balanced
Tetracrat,
it at all? Have they reduced
It's not your word to say, bro. I just want to point that out.
artillery?
What word?
Because artillery is kind of annoying.
That
Yeah,
word
they
you said,
increased
it's
the-
not your
they-
word to say.
greatly
What
increased the
word is
reload
that?
time on this
Red
merge.
man?
Thank God.
No, no,
The
nigga,
Puritano,
that is
like,
not your
yeah.
word to say.
It takes an extra 30
But what word did you
seconds
say?
to
I'm not quite sure.
fucking reload this anti-rocket artillery now. It takes extra 30 seconds to reload.
Thank God. Now I can start playing the game again.
Hooray! I mean, Puritano's still a pain in the ass, but they're 150 bucks, so when you kill one, you high-five yourself.
Did they reduce the, what is it, the panic thing, the morale system a little bit?
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, good players mostly buy things with vet now. But it's still a little bit of a problem.
Good players still play World in Conflict. But...
Shut the fuck up, Fist. No one cares about World in fucking Conflict until the sequel comes out. That game came out 5 goddamn years ago.
And it's not been surpassed yet.
And it's still good.
Yeah, it's still pretty much the gold standard. Sorry, bro.
I mean, it's the only game of its type, really.
Hey, you know who else believes in the gold standard? Ron Paul. Yeah. And the Fed. And the Fed. Our money supply should be chaotic and awful.
Yeah, except, you know, I play as the glorious Soviet Union who's trying to end capitalism.
Yeah, well then you should play more game. I'll gladly play World in Conflict 2 when it comes out. I gladly will, but I'm not gonna stop playing this new game I bought and play a fucking 5-year-old game because you're an asshole.
Well, T8
you should reinstall, or you should go buy World in Conflict 1.
No.
Just so I can kick your ass
at it. Will T80s still flee when they're hit by, or bouncing shots from T55s or like leopard?
No, only if there's like 8 T55s hitting 1
good.
T80. And if you buy that T80 with any vet whatsoever, that won't happen. No, what'll still happen is if like 4 T55s and force drops come and start hitting it, yeah, it might flee.
Plant side 2.
Yeah. I had a fucking Slurpee full of bourbon and a Butterfinger and spicy hot beef jerky for dinner. That's the gooniest dinner I've ever eaten.
I've never actually tried a fucking icy full of whiskey. I need to try that now.
Yeah, it made me really nauseous, but it was good while it lasted. Especially with the fucking... It left a banana taste in my mouth for some weird reason.
Man, yeah, I really need to fucking... Wow, I'm gonna buy one of those tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna buy a fucking icy and a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, do it. I use Bullet Bourbon. It's pretty good.
Bullets... I think
Don't say for white people.
Maker's Mark's a better whiskey, and it's the same price as Bullet.
Well, what's better than either by a huge margin is Woodford. I put Maker's and Bullet as a taste preference, but certainly Woodford's better than either.
There was this whiskey I had one time called fucking Eagle, I think it was. That shit was really fucking good. I wish I could find another bottle of it.
I like a Knob Creek too. Do you like vodka at all? You need to try Tito's. It's some of the best vodka I've ever had.
Tito's Handmade's pretty good vodka, but vodka's the one and only drink that gives me a hangover, so I don't usually drink it. Yeah.
I can compare to like cognac?
Oh, I don't drink that much either because I don't like it, but I can literally drink an entire 750 of whiskey by myself and not have a hangover, but vodka fucking wrecks me for some reason.
Yeah, well, I got some sugar in it to get a hangover.
Oh, I guess Eagle's made by the same people who make Buffalo Trace.
Never had it.
It's apparently, I mean, obviously I don't put much faith in this, but it's apparently one of the most highly rated whiskeys in America, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the ratings that say in the bottles, and there's the real ratings. Like, Grey Goose actually got shit ratings. The ratings in the bottle are all made up.
Grey Goose is not that good of a vodka, especially for the money.
You know where Grey Goose comes from, right? There was a really badly failing... No, there's a really badly failing vodka brand from nowhere town. And some marketing company bought the vodka making operation and then paid celebrities to drink it and then paid people to give it good reviews.
I think it is made in France, though, still. But...
Well, it's still garbage. Even Kettle One's better than Grey Goose.
Yeah, Kettle One's also overrated. To be honest, you want a good vodka for not a lot of money, you buy Sobieski. It's that simple.
Yeah. Oh, Dripping Springs and Tito's and I don't know. My dad only drinks Belvedere for some reason.
Belvedere's not bad.
The thing is that you have to understand is that Tito's is a Russian-style vodka.
Yeah.
Sobieski is a Polish-style vodka, so it tastes quite a bit different. The Russians make their vodka out of potato.
I'm drinking Sobieski right now.
It tastes like failure instead of communism.
The Poles make their vodka using a special strain of wheat that only grows in Poland. So it tastes a lot different. It's not supposed to be a neutral spirit. It has kind of a bite to it.
Right.
But if you can get used to the taste of Sobieski, it's actually one of the better vodkas out there.
As long as it's better than when I got fucking burned on Stolichnaya, which is terrible.
Yes, I wouldn't call Stoli terrible. I'd call it overrated, but it's not terrible.
Well, I mean, it's no pop-off. It's no bellows.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than fucking Kharkov or Burnett's, man.
You know, I think bellows is the only fucking drink I've ever seen people throw up from just from the taste.
I remember one time I was really broke, so I bought a big bottle of wine Burnett's, and man, that was not a good night.
A91 is a good gun.
But, the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, Sobieski's good. If you can ever find it, don't buy the American shit. It's kind of like the same with absinthe, but you can find real... Or, not Sobieski. Sobieski you can find anywhere, so buy it if you find it. It's pretty cheap, too. But there's another one called Zabrovka. And the real Polish Zabrovka has a piece of Polish buffalo grass in it. And it gives it a really unique flavor. It's almost like a light green vodka, but it's super smooth. And it almost has this kind of sweet taste to it. It's really good. But if you buy the American market Zabrovka, that buffalo grass contains trace amounts of cadmium in it.
What?
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem unless you drank like a shitload of the vodka.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a problem if cadmium wasn't a heavy metal.
Well, no, I mean it's tiny amounts of it.
Right.
Like the EU says it's says it's perfectly
just like how the
safe.
Pentagon says there's tiny amounts of uranium.
No, or like the mercury I get from eating fish and sticking antique thermometers in my asshole and twisting them until they break.
But yeah, basically, I mean, unless you would have to drink a shitload of that vodka for it to be like anywhere near dangerous. But they're not allowed to have even the tracest amounts of cadmium in any beverage sold in the U.S., so...
Yeah.
They use a different sort of grass, but it doesn't give it the same flavor. So the U.S. market Zabrovka's not that good. It's still alright, but it's not that good.
You earned Brozefs.
Whereas the real... you gotta find the real... Like, is there a Polish fucking supermarket in your town?
A Polish
grocery store?
No, there was in Connecticut where I used to live, but not in Dallas. There were never a lot of Polish people here. There were more Czechs than anything else.
Oh, you could probably at least get Boot Bar then.
Yeah, well, I'd have to go out to fucking Waco, but yeah.
Yeah, then you get shot by the feds.
Heh.
Oh, it's Czech, so it tastes like goulash and failure instead of just plain failure.
Dude, you live in Florida. Shut up about failure.
Yeah, my grandpa can't speak Ukrainian anymore, but he can still make borscht from memory. Like a boss.
Borscht isn't very good, dude. Sorry.
No, borscht don't. Sorry. Sorry if you've had bad borscht your whole life. I'm like, beets, I hate beets. Oh my god, yes. Too bad Ukraine got the shit end of every stick as far as ex-Soviet countries are concerned.
Yeah, and then the Soviets let them run themselves, and they proceeded to fuck themselves over just as hard. Yay,
Yeah.
Yulia Tymoshenko! Let's elect a politician because she's hot! Hooray!
Yeah, well, we could have elected Sarah Palin.
We didn't elect Sarah Palin.
Oh, but we will. You'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that worked so well for the Ukrainians. Hey, she's hot, let's vote for her!
Yeah.
But even still, she wasn't near as corrupt as fucking Lyshenko was. That guy
Oh god, no.
That guy deserved to get fucking poisoned. And then, after that, after Tymoshenko and Lyshenko both stepped down because they were corrupt fuckheads, they still vote for their political party. Are they fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know,
did like
Putin's
Chernobyl
president of
destroy
Russia
their
again,
brains, or...
and they didn't vote for him.
Yeah,
Politics is hard, dude. Like,
nobody...
having people being able to vote doesn't automatically make your government run well at all.
But, dude, I mean, nobody actually voted for Putin. You realize that, right?
Hey, that's what I said. That's what I said. Nobody voted
elected.
for Putin, but he's president again.
I'm sure Putin voted for Putin.
I'm sure he did. I don't think anyone else did.
I don't know.
I'm sure he
and they
voted several
said,
dozen
"Oh
times.
yeah, we had 107% turnout in this district. Totally legitimate, guys."
Yeah. Looks like one of these people voted as Vladimir Lenin. I don't think he's alive anymore.
Vladimir Lenin? I think that votes for Vladimir Putin.
You know,
Yeah.
Vladimir is actually a pretty common name, and Lenin isn't.
Well, that's not his real name. It's not his real name, I don't think. No.
I actually know a guy whose first name is Lenin.
Cool.
I knew a guy whose name was Vladimir Stroganov.
Wow, that's awesome.
The most stereotypically Russian name in the world.
So
Vlad.
is the M1014
Boris.
shotgun any good?
Terrible? No, it's the
Natasha.
worst.
Boris
Yeah.
and Natasha.
Moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel.
You know, I realize I'm probably the last generation of people to ever see that show. They don't rerun it anymore.
Well, you know, if you really think about it, it's actually kind of fucked up. It's doing this whole Reds under the bed thing. Oh god, the commies are coming. They're gonna take over
but they're not
Frostbite
actually
Falls,
threatening.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
it's
they're
ridiculous.
not threatening because the glorious moose and squirrel are upholding capitalism.
No,
the Russians are so bad they can be beaten by our wildlife, guys.
That's not the point of this. That's not the point of the show. Nice try, though. Thanks for playing.
It's one possible interpretation, but it isn't that well supported by the text.
Much like the Bible.
Oh, the King James Version is absolutely perfect. Perfect translation of Aramaic.
The King James Bible is the word of God,
Greek.
literal word of God.
Dude, actually no. All the like hardcore Christians now are saying the King James Version is incorrect because
Well, it is.
No shit, it is incorrect.
Well, no,
It's
but
got
I mean,
fucking
they're
basic translation failures that a dictionary
well,
could
yeah,
have fixed.
but they're saying that for the wrong reasons. They're saying that because Jesus tells them not to be assholes and to be kind to the poor and this and that and all the other things in there. And they're saying in the real Aramaic version, Jesus would have been Ron Paul.
Oh, wow.
In the real Aramaic version, Jesus was white.
Jesus.
Blue eyes and
Eyesight
blonde
Jesus.
hair.
Oh, yeah. The Tim Creeder thing?
No.
Oh,
They
yeah,
did
it's
Jesus
different.
versus Jesus, but
Oh, yeah, that was
Similar.
worse. Yeah. Very vintage 2004 political commentary, IMO.
I got some finished political commentary. PP doo-doo, he is a bad president.
Vice Obama, right?
Hey, LBJ, how many kids did you kill today?
Yeah, I actually said that about a bunghole quite a while ago, Luigi. Actually, both of those things.
Luigi's pretty cute, that's cool.
I'm pretty kawaii,
Whoa,
I'm pretty
man.
Timote.
You gay
Yep.
or?
Yeah.
So you really need to get that word out of your vocabulary, Luigi. The revolution is coming, and I'm gonna make that a flag in echelon after it happens.
No, you're not. You're not.
Evolution.
No, you can't, because Japan will literally no longer exist after it's over.
Good.
I support this revolution.
I'm not just going to nuke Japan until no one can live there. I'm going to nuke it until it literally recedes back into the ocean and there's nothing there anymore.
You know you cannot sink volcanic islands, right?
Ah, fuck you. I can and I will.
You know how you
want
deploy
to
every
create
single
a nuclear winter.
You know how you
Desire
deploy
is
every
very
single
similar to
nuclear
the
bomb
plot.
in the strategic arsenal to nuke Israel and Shadow President? That, but with Japan.
Oh, that's an awesome game. I actually went and played it
I
for
need
all
to go
that Jeff.
download that game and I need to go do that again.
It's a whole 30
You
kilobytes.
to lose, just so you know.
That game's actually really fucking hard if you try to play it to win.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Crisis in the Kremlin's even fucking
Yeah,
harder,
the Russian
though.
version, yeah.
It's
That's-
Crisis in the Kremlin's basically Shadow President in the Soviet Union, and it's
But
even
it's
fucking
really,
harder.
really fucking hard because
Like, you
they actually
basically
lost.
You basically can't win. Like, it is pretty much impossible to win.
bias.
It's really hard. It's really it's a lot of micromanagement too, like Shadow President.
Well, Shadow President's not near Crisis in the Kremlin for that. Crisis in the Kremlin's fucking nuts. It's like, it makes EVE Online look accessible.
Did you hear? They gotta remake it as a squad-based first-person shooter with 8 versus 8 multiplayer only on Xbox Live.
And Avatar support.
Whoa, guys, TV Tropes pulled a super witty fucking April Fool's joke. They translated their front page into Polish. Wow.
That's wow. They all entered into a suicide pact and then went through with it for real.
I wish.
This
But
Trooper
I mean,
joined the suicide pact in 2012.
but I
This
mean, wow,
Trooper is
that's.
a colossal waste of carbon.
But I mean, wow, that's really fucking witty, guys. It's not like everyone's using Google Chrome now and it automatically translates foreign languages.
This awful map.
Clearly, the greatest April Fool's was when Adblock turned into Catblock for the day.
Okay, actually they should bring that back. Catwalk is the best.
Yeah, I disabled that within minutes.
Why?
You have no soul.
Catwalk.
You.
Cats are bourgeois creatures, man.
No. But cats were invented by ancient Egypt. Therefore, they are brown.
That's also true.
Gadget reviews the Palm Pilot.
There's a guy up in the building next to E.
I think my body literally split in two.
Alright, I'm done here. Move it out. There you go. Where's the first aid kit?
You know what's really cool about revolutions? They're all really shitty and garbage. All of them. They're all terrible. Prove me wrong.
I went to South Dakota once. It was really cold and smelled funny, and there were lots of rocks.
Yeah, better than fucking Florida, bro.
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong in every way, shape, and form.
Tim Tebow's from Florida, ergo I win.
Pretty sure
Think of all
Tebow's
the-
from Malaysia.
Think of all the
Yeah, I don't think it's
culture and
actually
history
from
in South Dakota. You've got great cities like
Sioux City, Rapid City.
No,
Sioux
I'm thinking.
City's in Iowa, Rapid City's South Dakota, though.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
where's
is
Lakota
Brooklyn,
City?
Is Brooklyn in South Dakota? No. Chicago in South Dakota? No.
And Tim Tebow's from the Philippines.
Tim
Dallas
Tebow
in
was
South
born in the
Dakota?
Philippines.
No.
He lived most of his life in Florida.
So
Where's the birth
He's from the
certificate, Tim Tebow?
Philippines.
Where's the birth certificate, Tim
Yeah, where's
Tebow?
your birth certificate?
Yeah, oh, holy shit, we should start that as an internet meme. Where's the birth
Well, he
certificate,
does have birth
Tebow?
certificate. The thing is, it shows that he was born in the Philippines.
Muslim as all hell.
But it doesn't mean he can't be president.
No, just say
Hey.
it's fake. That's what they did with
Hey,
Obama.
yeah, but Tebow is not eligible to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. You must be American-born for that.
No, he's gonna steal Mark Sanchez's job.
Well, he's not good enough to be a starting
Gonna
quarterback.
show
Not like
them
Mark
brownies,
Sanchez
what's
had
up?
much of a job anyway.
Yeah, no, as bad as Sanchez is, he's still better than Tebow.
Tebow is really, really bad.